Okay, and good evening, everybody. I know if you were following the countdown timer, everything still says there's an hour left. I'm not sure why it's decided that daylight savings means that I stream at a different time. But hey, we're here, we have spires to slay, and they ain't gonna take care of themselves. I'm assuming it does intend to actually start the game at some point. Do we have any obvious Steam type processors? Doesn't look like it. There we go. Why it took 2 attempts, I'm not entirely sure. No? Okay, it thinks it's already running. This is a great start. Welcome to Technical Difficulties with Seth. Maybe the Spires are going to slay themselves. They're just afraid that we're coming for them now. Are we going to get something more promising this time? Hey! We get there in the end. This is why you will generally find that I start the game up first. Okay. So, let's start off with a defect. Defect is where we are the lowest in terms of ascension level. And I just need to get rid of a spare window that I don't need anymore. We're probably not going to accomplish much with panache early on in this, but we can keep an eye out for some zero-cost cards and see where we get to with it. Yeah, let's just take the one here. It's a triple strike hand at this point. Does double strike hand do it? No, but a couple of strikes and a dual cast will definitely do it. Charge battery. That helps us get set up to let's take the damage. The charge battery helps us set up to fill out the panache requirements a little bit better. That's what I was trying to say. It's been a long day. Actually, this is going to do it anyway if I do the maths right. Take a chill and try and go into a sort of Blizzard deck. I think I'm actually going to take the compile driver, though. I don't know why I always intone it that way. It seems like an odd way to do it. Yeah, that's fine. Probably don't need the health to come back just yet. Still 5 cards. Worth checking just to see if it makes that any nicer for us. That actually does not seem terrible. For any of those swarm fights that you find every so often, you can... Oh yeah. So we have the charge battery. Or charge battery. Apparently, I cannot pronounce the name of any defect cards. That's just a thing now. I actually really like all of these cards. I'm going to take the white noise. Because a turn where we can panache into white noise is probably a strong turn. Unfortunately, we don't actually have any more power cards now, but, you know. Hooray! Recursion. Recursion's usually pretty good. Another panache. Yeah, I don't actually really want any of those things right now. I think actually we'll start getting the zap and then the dual cast down. No! No gold for you! Bad looter. Fine. Yeah, let's go with a beam cell. What was the boss? The Guardian. We are definitely better off attacking with orbs for this. You can try and stack some vulnerable? That might let us actually beat him faster. Okay. Suddenly, I'm incredibly positive about the way this one is going. I'm gonna let him get some defense, actually, rather than losing my lightning. Perfect. So now we can just play tank and... oh. Sure. I mean, I'm definitely going to take that. I swear it is just trying to generate the best possible set of things for us at this point. Sure, let's go double storm. I'm pretty happy. That was... I mean, yeah, we squeezed some extra damage through, I guess. And we know we're going to get... I mean, sure, I'm going to just go for that one and take the extra damage. Because now, every turn, we get to just drop a power twice. And now we're going to start drawing even more cards. Yeah. That got very silly very quickly. Yeah, let's take a buffer and start... Okay. So every other turn, basically. Okay. No damage. Time to start trying to chunk through plated armor. Okay, panache might help. Or possibly not. But we've at least chunked out another one of the armor. There we go. Okay, take a genetic algorithm and start trying to use it in every fight. No, I'm not paying you. Romeo, Bear and Pointy. Let's just make sure that one of them goes down this turn. Does Bear just have a lightning rod hidden somewhere? Okay, that was handy. Storm Plus, definitely useful. That's actually going to be really handy right now. Well, we're losing the fairy then. With the inserter, barrage is probably going to be good. Okay. Oh. Right, this is going to be something. Probably not very good. I don't think there's any way we actually get to survive this. No, not good enough. I'm going to actually now try have another ironclad run, see what kind of ironclad we get. Is this the end of every fight you heal some? So I'd kind of like to have another go at the power-up ironclad, which just gets silly after a while. I mean, fun, but very, very silly. So this is the equivalent of the silence sneaky strike or whatever it's called. I don't want to take too much damage too early. Everything is deadlier. All of the deadlies. Doesn't really matter what other cards you draw there. Okay, let's take a Rupture. At the minute, there's not a lot of value to Rupture. But I don't think we need to worry about using the potion just yet. That should do the job. Yeah, fire breathing is alright. Oh no, it's impervious. That's not the one I thought it was. So we do probably want Inflame in this deck. And we take some damage, but we start work on the Fungi Beast. And then we draw no attacks ever again. So I think here we just go super aggressive. That's too much damage to pass up right now. I was considering the bash dropkick strike setup. Rage can be handy in this deck just as a way of tanking up a little bit more. I honestly think to start with we actually just upgrade the Inflame. Kind of starting to get a little bit low on health now. Actually, that will do something useful. One, two. Let's just go 3. I don't know why I persist in trying to play versions of this game that require thought after a long day, but apparently that's what I do. Okay, so this goes really nicely with Rupture. Not the best things to have upgraded, but... Okay, that was probably worth it at this point. We at least have health again now. Oh, I was 1 energy off where I thought I was. That's annoying. Cleave, often useful in a a swarm sort of scenario. Also, quite honestly, it just does more damage than strike. So it's usually a reasonable option anyway. Sometimes trying to weaken somebody just doesn't do anything. Okay, so what do we actually want to upgrade here? Uppercut's probably a reasonable one. Slime boss. Slime boss is a little bit annoying sometimes, just because of the fact that you kind of need both anti-swarm and single target damage. Okay. So this at least greatly reduces the health these things are going to start with. And now we just need to hit this one with anything. And we're done, basically. But the fire breathing is a big help here. Okay. So, pivoting. Okay, there's a reasonable route from here by the looks of it. Good. Dazed does count towards the, whatever it is. The thing that gets you extra block when you exhaust a card. So this isn't bad, we only actually take 1 damage from the big attack. Just sort of accidentally. Okay. Oh yeah, we get the extra power at the start of the fight. I think taking the extra damage is probably the way to do this one. Power through at least fits in with what we're switching into trying to do now. Yeah, we do still need to try and be at least a little bit careful with health levels. For all we have brutality and rupture. So True Grit does pair nicely with the... I keep forgetting the name of the stupid thing. Feel no pain? Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to take a big hit here. Yeah, let's have a metallicize then. Regal Pillow is probably gonna help. And we're going to end up wanting a body slam. Okay. Things are slightly less bad, and then we immediately run into a Snecko, because of course we do. So at least we're not straight up dying right now. Until now. We were doing okay. So at least this way we only take one this turn. In fact, it's basically just setting the cost of everything to 3, which does make it very hard to keep going. Here we go. We're actually starting to get somewhere now. That should do it, though. Yeah, so we can go visit this shop as well. I'm not sure you necessarily want another True Grit. You got anything that's worth removing? I mean, the other powers are all still kind of useful, at least. I mean, not useful enough that we want a second fire breathing, but that's probably going to be useless to us, but sure. Okay. We got us some health. This is not going to be good. That was not ideal. We need like another big perfected strike or something. Okay, now we're in a much better place. There we go. So rage makes our attacks useful in the defensive deck as well. Okay, now we've got another Bird and Chosen combo. So if we don't gain any block ourselves now, we gain 12 block. Okay. I'm just going to stay and tank for a little bit here. And then try and finish off this bird when it's not looking. Okay. So playing into Hex is currently really good for us. Let's have another body slam. So Armaments Plus is often just really useful. Oh, this isn't the one I thought it was. Oops. Oh well, we'll see what these little orbs try and take, and I think for right now I'm probably only worried about them if they try and take Barricade. One of these days, I am not going to have a perfect called shot on what the minions of this thing take. But that is evidently not today. So I'm going to take 24, 23, 31. It's quite a lot. So I want to try and kill that orb this turn, so that there's a chance of getting the barricade back again. But of course we're just gonna straight up die. I do hate that hyper beam. Oh well. We've been going for about an hour, and I'm really tired today, so I am going to call it there for now. So as always, thank you for joining me. I will see you possibly tomorrow, possibly Saturday, where we'll be playing not Slay the Spire, just for a change. But until then, I will catch you later. Bye.